recently we started saying, like, doing our goodbye activities. And in the goodbye activities, something like that would happen. We would go into the class and we'll have candy with us and we'll go and we'll ask the kids, hey kids, this is like a goodbye. We want to hear what was fun with you guys. What did you enjoy? What did you learn for us? And what would basically happen is
like
we'll get
Israel.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Did you bring candy?
Yes.
Do you have more candy?
Yes.
Can I have one more Skittle, please?
No, it's for the other and me. Anyways, so we kind of realized that actual feedback and something much deeper is something that people want and people need. So we'll start. So first of all, we want to thank our day schools. And we want to elaborate, first Solomon Schechter, Manhattan, and Bet Ravan. And these are the day school we work at. And we want to elaborate a bit more. We want to thank more than the supervisor in the day schools. We want to thank all the staff and the environment. It was really something else. We didn't expect that we'll have contact with so many people. We made so many friends, and our relationships with the staff members go way beyond professional. It's from having small talk and having little talks to advices about life and advices about what should we do in actual lessons.
And knowing that we have who to visit when we come back here after our army.
Yes.
And being invited to dinners.
And it's so much more valuable. Also, the kids from the schools who we probably seen the most all the time. Want to thank you for being our little brothers and sisters. Because this is what you really are for us. We've seen you so long. We've done so many activities with you. We played games. We talked. We joked. This is like we have 200 more brothers and sisters that luckily we don't live with.
Yeah, my parents are not excited about it.
Let's move on.
Okay.
BJ, Ayala, Mike, and Michelle, and the rest of the leading staff that we were in touch with. Who thought that taking a bunch of too cool for schoolers and putting them in the same building to lead an Hebrew school would be a good idea? BJ. And it actually worked really well.
Surprisingly. Sorry. Don't continue. I'm a little too excited.
So, like, we learned from you this year that taking the word school and taking the word going and putting them together doesn't have to be in a bad context. And also we learned that dreaming big is not only a cliche, as we can see from your huge events that you kind of put a street fest inside your synagogue. And yes.
And BJ, thank you for my little Tnuat Noir family, 5 kids, who are most of them are here. It was an amazing experience seeing you every week, and really you became my family. Five kids that I meet every week and hang with. So, yeah.
Technically like 14.
Okay, so Roman, I consider myself now bubble bursted, and when people ask me what it means, I say that I invented it today. And when they say, okay, but what does it actually mean? I kind of say that Roman, I really thought before I came here that I know my Judaism. And Judaism is one thing. And then I came to all the Upper West Side, and then I came to Romemu. Romemu is an amazing place with amazing people who really made sure that I know that Judaism is more than one thing. You can practice Judaism in a lot of ways, as Romemu shows. More than that, the kids in Romemu who are not here, but I really so into social action, and it touched me so much. And that's it about Romemu.
I will continue on that note, and I want to tell you about my experience with Rodef Shalom, which I thought I knew Reformism when I was in Israel. I got to a few touches of synagogues, but when I first came there and entered this full synagogue for the first time in my life, and had this amazing cantor sing, I had chills, and I'm glad to tell you all, and that's one of my proudest things I am, that I know all the Reform tunes, thanks to Rodef, and I really love them. And Oseh Shalom, there's nobody from Rodef here, but Oseh Shalom is one of the memories that will always be a Rodef memory for me. And except of that, just the stuff is amazing, and I learned so much from.
Next one for me is JJP, where I really learned that open-mindedness in some places is the name of the game. We had a little of a tough group, but we really understood that every time you need to maybe make yourself like invent the game again and again. It was pretty fun. Every time we had to come up with new things, and it was very meaningful for me to learn this experience.
And Sharai Tzedek, for the first time I came here, I felt like I was a part of something, and this show has the most amazing atmosphere of acceptance and of a family. I know I use this word a lot today, but I really mean it every time. So that's my feeling of Sharai Tzedek.
Last two. For me, first of all, I'm going to talk about KRA. Rabbi Mintz Huzir is the rabbi of KRA. I'm going to sum it up. Rabbi Adam Mintz is the first rabbi to ever have me in his shul for more than 2 days a year. He's the first rabbi who ever let me do a Agba, or an Aliyah, or Hida Bracha. I've never done this before. He's my first rabbi. And he's very meaningful for me for this year. I've been going to his shul every Saturday, and it has been amazing for me to actually experience Judaism intensively for the first time in my life. Lastly, it's West End for me, and I was going to ask if there were any from West End here. I was going to ask them if they remember any time that I felt like an outsider and nobody would help me, and they would say no. These guys really made me feel like I belong. They really embraced me into the community unconditionally, and the lesson that they taught me more than anything else is that bringing somebody into a community is hard, but it's definitely worth for both sides. And before last and not least,
there's something that anything of what we just told and all these experiences wouldn't have happened without, and that's the host families. So again, a huge shout out to you guys for giving us